She has shows in Sydney. Travis flew there to meet her. They had a cute little date at the zoo. And, I was looking at the pictures, and my initial thought was like, oh my God, oh, cute. Like, look at them holding hands walking around the zoo. That's such a cute date. And then I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, these are some really creepy pictures. Like,
yeah.
I was like,
where is the person?
They're aerial photos.
The
like, is this a helicopter?
There are full videos just following them through the zoo.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, who is taking this footage?
Why can't they just go to the zoo and not have somebody following them from above?
It felt like a mega zoomed in lens too, where it was like they could have been really far away and was getting really zoomed in coverage. Mm-hmm. They also went with...
They could have been far away in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Filming in Sydney.
They also... They were with Sabrina Carpenter, which is just a hilarious visual, and the memes have been flying. Kelly showed me one that was cracking me up. It was the We Bought a Zoo movie poster, but with Sabrina Carpenter on Travis Kelce's
that's funny.
shoulders, because she is like, she might be under 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't know how tall she is, but I feel
tiny.
like she's really, really tiny.
And her next to Travis and Taylor is laugh out loud funny. She looks like their small child.
That's amazing.
So they took little Sabrina to the zoo, showed her the animals. But no, yeah, they're really like, there are some cute photos. And then I was like, this is really honestly like, this is a view that feels creepy. Like there was one shot where they were clearly posing for a photo, and there was, I don't know if it was a guy they knew or a stranger or whatever, taking a picture of them. I was like, oh, that's nice. Then I'm like, where is this photo being taken?
Right. And then you look at it and you're like, how cute. And then you're like, wait, I feel creepy. And then you start feeling creepy even talking about it. You're like, wait, they're just at the zoo? Like, can't they just go to the zoo?
I know. We're beginning the long journey of Travis being available. His schedule has opened up.
Right.
He can travel and be at shows and go where she is.
But I also think people need to remember that he probably does have other commitments that,
absolutely,
that he may, once in a while, he may not be able to make every single one.
If I had to guess, I don't think there would be any pressure for him necessarily, but I think he'd be like, hey, I got to make sure I make some time to be at these shows. She came to every freaking game.
No, of course, but there were a couple he didn't get to.
Oh,
the beginning was in Australia.
Yeah.
He said that he had prior commitments. And people were freaking out, being like, well, he has these commitments. And it's like, he has
Super Bowl stuff. And
he has things to do.
Yeah, they have like, they have, closing interviews and they have to be at the facility. And there's like a full, week plus post their season ending that he has to be a part of. And now I feel like his schedule is opening up.
A little free time.
And the two of them can take on the big worlds. The whole world.
They can.
I think it's just these shows, and then maybe, does she have shows in like Singapore or something? Or did she already have those shows? I don't know. I forget now. Before she goes to Europe. Because I know he will definitely be a part of, I'd imagine he would definitely be around for all of those. Not all of them, but, a lot of them. Those are in different places. The last show is in Sydney, and I am going too far back, I think.
Viva
here.
Las Vegas.
Singapore. Singapore at the beginning of March. March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Well, she doesn't have shows in April because she's releasing the album.
Correct.
And I feel like we all could, maybe if we had our hats on a little bit, we'd be like, oh, no shows in April.
Yeah.
Maybe she was planning something.
Yep.
And that she was.
Yep, that she was. And then Paris in May.
Patty.
So.
Melbourne.
You guys just come to me if you need something pronounced. All right?
Yep. We sure will.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right. That wraps up the topics.